Hi everyone, I'm William Young, Senior Solution Engineer at HashiCorp. Today I will introduce how we leverage the power of AI and Vault Enterprise to simplify certificates lifecycle management by improving visibilities, automating updates, and scaling across different environments. Here we are looking at three big challenges here, right? So first is visibilities. Most organizations don't actually know how many certificates they have or where they use. It's a blind spot. Second is updating. Manual renewals, trackings, and the rotations are slow and easy to miss, which is why so many outages still come from expired certs. And third is scaling. As environment grow, certificates grow even faster, and the manual processes just can't keep up. Right? So these issues make it clear why automation and centralized management are essential. Certificate management isn't just a technical problem, but also a business problem. Enterprise these days manage thousands of certificates, and according to industry data, deploy just one certificate take over 22 hours. When something goes wrong, the cost adds up fast. Outages are tied to certificate failure can reach thousands of dollars per minute. So the real issue isn't just tracking certificates, it's mass amount of time, money wasted on the manual process. So this is exactly why organizations are looking at automatic solutions. So even though certificate seems very simple to set up, but think about that. You've got multiple teams, different tools, and a lot of process in real world to just keep things going, right? Certificates often have long lifetimes, and there is usually no clean versions control, so tracking challenges become messy fast. All of this makes PKI feels heavy, slow, hard to manage, especially as environments grow, and it's one of these areas that becomes complicated, especially at the moment you're trying to operate it at scale. Most teams rotate certificate in a reactive way. Someone notice, oh, a pumping expiration coming, so send them reminders, then people rush to fix it. And believe it or not, as mentioned, fully rotate a certificate can take around 22 hours effort. And in year 2029, the CA forum actually managed the TI certificate's lifespan to only 47 days. The ideal case is sure to be proactive, where the certificate lifecycle is watched automatically and rotate happen before anyone even think about them, right? So let's see how Vault Enterprise can help here. It acts as your private PKI and streamline the entire certificate workflow. Instead of juggling different tools, everything becomes centralized with clear visibility in your certificate landscape. One big benefit is automatic renew. Vault doesn't just issue cert. The Vault agent can sit alongside with the application, automatic request and refresh certificate before they expire. So no manual steps, no unexpected outage, and because this workflow is consistent and scalable. So it grows with your environment without adding more operation overhead, right? So let's take a look at some use case here. So first of all, Vault can act as a root CA and the intermediate CA, so certificate requests flows through one unified workflow, right? Second is, right, we still have a one root CA, but has separate intermediate CA to serve for different purpose, like API, like web service. They keep different endpoints for to serving for the requirement with different policies and templates, right? Then how about I have existing root CA? No problem. Vault run as intermediate CA under this root CA. So right. So Vault can also act as ACME server. This means the standard ACME clients like Subboss, Manager can request and renew certificates automatically without knowing anything about Vault's API, right? So it gives team easy to understand the base automation for private PKI. So how can Vault help on the public CA, right? So using ACME, Vault can pull in certificates from public CA automatically and push them to KV secret engine. The Vault agent will be able to pull the certificates and store alongside your internal ones. This gives teams a single place to check, renew, and manage all their certificates in the KV, right? So of course, there's customized plugins, third-party plugin like Digital, EN Trust, Key Factor, but supported features are very, very limited. So what if we require something more, like scanning existing website to generate certificate inventory report, to generate inventory report from the Vault secret store, to renew public and private certificate, to send alert to your owner with email for the expiring cert, right? So we can leverage the power of AI, right? So this is an AI area, right? We again, the idea is simple. The user just asks a question in plain text, in plain language. Say something like, "Hey, list the certificate inventory for me." So the AI agent will take the request, figure out what operation is needed, and then send it to the MCP server. The MCP server then talk to Vault, pull the data from the secret engine, and send it back to the AI agent. So from the user's point of view, it feels effortless. Just ask, and the AI handles everything behind the scene. All right. So now let's take a look at the demo, right? Something fun here. We have a public CA here from Let's Encrypt. That means can use interface AI to talk to AI, which send requests through the MCP server to straight to the Vault. The first MCP server is the default version released by HashiCorp product team. The second one is actually a customized one by me to extend more functions on top of it, right? So our ACME clients will pull and feed certificates into Vault to keep things synced, right? Over there, websites running with a Vault agent, which automatically pull the cert and reload the application, right? So in this demo, you will see like scanning website, like generate inventory report, like a renew certificate, even send alert. Right? Let's jump into the demo. Okay, so on the left side, you will see MCP server, right? So MCP server is actually your friend here, right? So that is released by HashiCorp product team. It support both studio mode and HTTP mode, right? So it support multiple actions tools we call to support like KV secrets and PKI tools, right? So to support more features, we actually customize it to add more features like read PKI better metadata, like issue PKI certificates, so that can support more features. Okay. For the right side, I actually build a menu for this demo. You can see from the select the digit numbers, you can choose what things you want to do. So instead of typing very long native language, right? So now let's take a look. I want to scan all these. We have some websites. To all these websites, the certificate is used. All these websites. So you can see I have 4 websites here. 2 of them is the shows okay. Status shows okay. One is expired. One is warning. One shows warning, which will be expired in 30 days. Right. So this is an inventory report after a live scan. So how about if I scan the certificate store in the Vault KV secret? I actually type here, so it will do send a command to the AI, so the AI agent will backend understand and do the job to contact the MCP server. The MCP server will then contact this Vault server, right, to talk to this KV secret engine. And with all these 4 domains, list store the certificate store under this KV secret. You can see this full chain here, right? So it's read the metadata of the things and come back and generate the the metadata and give you a report in the end, right? So as you can see, it finished its job and reading the data now, and it's going to generate the report to you, right? So this is how efficiently it help you to generate report. Okay, to read all these KV secrets. Okay, so and also for after that we will have a list of all these inventory report to the MCP server, then generate. Right. So now we finish our job. You can see there's the result is a match, right? We have 4 websites, we have two okay, 1 warning, 1 error, which is correct. Match the live scan of the website as well, right? Okay, so now if I want to just read from the cache to generate report, I can also type 1 or 2, right? Which is to show directly the report from the cache the value, right? Okay, so if I want to see handle about the private PKI, right? So let's say I have a interface, I have a parse called PKI inter, right? On our vault, right? So I want to see how many certificates there. I want to retrieve the information, certificate information of all these private PKI. You can see there's more than 10 certificates here. Listed here in the private PKI. So the AI tools backend is actually running and through the MCP server, and the MCP server will retrieve all these certificates, so metadata, and send back to the vault to the agent. The agent will process it and then generate report to you. It basically it will list out all these informations, right? So with the native Vault interface, you need to do one by one go inside to see this informations, right? But actually through these tools, these AI tools, you easily have a report generate for you to list all the things for you. Later you will see. Okay. Let's just wait 1 second. It will finish very soon since it's processed the metadata now. Okay, so after that, we'll see if we want to do renew the private PKI to one of the cert, right? See, have this cert is already listed. If I scan the list of the current website you have, I see there's an internal website, private PKI, right? So the list time is the UTC time today 2:50, right? So let me just say I want to do a renew of the internal PKI for this domain, right? So I just type 8 and say the default value is this domain. So I just press enter. Okay, so it will doing the job to contact the MCP server and the Vault server to renew the certificate and push to the agent, the application server, so that later the application server will get a new private cert and load automatically to the things, right? We can just scan that and know the result. Okay, so it thinks it's running now. So let's take a look at the left side, right? So the left side, it will refresh and create a new cert in here with the vault roles here. The vault roles actually define all these settings and constraints. You can define key parameters, everything with the vault policy. Okay, so after that, it will then push the cert to the application server, restart the web service, and then you will also upload the cert to here to the KV, so that you can have a report later, right? So now if I scan the website again, you can see it's refreshed already. So you can the new website is already the time changed, right? So it's exactly match the time now. So we are in the GMT +8, right? So it's correct. Okay. So now let's take a look at the public search site. Okay. We have we can say I can renew a public search domain, which is you can type 6, right? So for example, I want to say I want to renew a public domain, which is hashdemo.xyz. I can just type the domain name. Then the AI agent will send the command to the backend, the AI agent to do the job. So in this case, it's not using MCP server. It's actually contact the one of application server to do ACME renew for that. All right. So it's not MCP server, so we are not demo it directly. So let's just wait for it to finish the job, right? Okay. And so between that, we can also say, I want to do some send the email environment, the report to the owners. I can also send alert email to, so only for those going to expire cert, I can send to the owner, right? Okay, and then I can also say I can generate a report, publish the report as and send create a dashboard for you to easier to see, right? So now let's just scan the website, right? As you can see, we just renew our cert, right? So we have renewed our cert, and we can see from the next tab setting, it will generate a report and sync to the server. So now we can just wait a while for it to upload the server, and I can refresh the web page. As you can see, we have a nice view of the things. You can see all the status of the cert, okay, error, and you can just filter out all the things, right? So to okay, error, and you have a digital dashboard to see the percentage, the top issuers, and the 3K status, right? So this is just a sample of the status dashboard for it. Okay. What we can also do is actually send an email to the owner of the administrators. What we do here is just send an email to the owner. So later you will see some kind of email like some kind of email to you to report to you, and then you can see something like this, right? You can see the report is sent to the owner, so say, hey, reminder. Okay. Okay. So now we have finished all our demos, and let's quickly come back to wrap up, right? So not only this, what if we consider more like certificate deployment with dynamic credentials? We can also leverage Vault's SS secrets cert signing to connect to remote Linux hosts without any static secrets. We can then use this Vault to give dynamic credentials, then push the cert to the remote, right? So basically, Ansible is doing the same way, right? We can also think about, can we do bug revocations in case of we want to revocate hundreds, thousands of certificates at one time, right? How do we develop some more advanced CLM report and a portal? Not only like this, right? But also but also something like more advanced, actionable, one click, all right? So you can trigger the relevant workflows. So of course, people may think, hey, can I integrate with the workflow with ServiceNow, right? So in future, I can have a full workflows. These are also many jobs we can think about and develop in future, right? Okay, that's enough fun. Thanks for watching this demo. See you and have a nice day.